I am Jooj. My full name is Jean-Pierre Diabrou. I'm an origami artist, and what more do you need to know? I grew up in a town called Springs, and to be quite honest, it doesn't affect my art at all. It doesn't factor into my mind until you brought it up. I like to work with origami on perspex. My favorite medium is probably film, even though I don't work in it, because film is a group activity, and it's probably my favorite medium. When it comes to actual work, I work with paper, origami. Well, I had made a piece that this lover's bench that I counted roughly about 6,000 butterflies on that. So then that curiosity of what is the record for this type of thing, because there would be something like that. So then I emailed them, and it takes a while to get a response, like 3 months. But they will let you know what the record is and what that number is. And then I thought, well, you could break that. I think art is so indelibly connected to who I am. It's difficult to separate the two. I think it's so difficult to understand what art is, and then that whole thinking affects me from the way I would dress, the way I'd speak. So I don't know how to answer that question. It's just part of you. I think if you're an artist, it's just part of you. It's not something you acquire over time. It might even be something that you try and avoid, or try and keep those voices down. Yeah, I don't know how to separate the two. I think what the Guinness World Record did is I had a horrible habit of kind of giving up, having ideas and then giving up, because sometimes when you do art by yourself, the only person there to encourage you to finish is yourself. So I got in a habit of and then moving on to the next thing and moving on to the next thing. With the Guinness World Record, it forced me to finish something big, and then soak in that feeling. So now with my art, I finish every piece. At least what I do now is I try and start a few pieces and make a collection and then finish that. I always liked origami. Like, I couldn't really fold a paper plane when I was in school, so it was a task for me. Even that little one that the girls did. So I think it just played on me, and when I got to varsity, I learned how to fold some stuff, and then I just carried on doing it. It was a hobby for fun. I didn't even take it to this level. There was an event person who wanted me to make centerpieces that started the stepping process to where I got now. My next move is classic art. That's what I'm kind of obsessed with right now. Even film, like it's my thing, I'm backtracking into films that were made. Nothing that's being made now is really piquing my interest. So even that, I'm like, okay, let's go back towards classic art and recreate something old. My full name is Jean-Pierre, and the website Jean-Pierre will not be remembered. There won't be anything. Jooj is a name I've had since I was in high school. It's a nickname. Not everyone calls me by it, but it is a name that if you said it to me, I would respond. Whereas if you had to call me JP, I wouldn't maybe hear. Like, I'm trying to give you a name to work from, and Jooj feels like the easiest one to remember. And to be quite honest, Jooj is more of a collective, because as much as I'm the one doing the work, my husband's been there right with me. So in my mind's eye, Jooj is him and I. It's what we've done together. I wouldn't have been able to make any of this stuff without him. How's it? I'm Jooj, and I'm exhibiting at Youngblood for the month of June.